He met Selkirk in the middle of the melee. It was a battle of titans. In the end, the Visitor hacked Selkirk and sliced the White Knight from his head to his balls. Then, death fell from the heavens. Lumps of burning soil flew through the air. The whole valley was on fire. I owe my life to Priest Crest, our chaplain. He led me out of the battle and went back for the others. He had a medallion that protected him against fire.
What happened before the battle?
We forded the Pontar on the third day after the autumn equinox. The Aedirnians were waiting for us, formed up in a long line at the foot of those hills. I remember the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersburg, Gullet. Knights, armoured infantry, peasants, the Vergen Dwarf Regiment. All save the king. They numbered more than General Vandegrift, commander of the Kedwennies, had less than 4,000, including the elite Bearheads, armoured troops from Ard Caraig, and the famous... And ourselves, the Dun Banner, veterans of Brenner, hated by the... But above all, we had Vandegrift the Visitor. Maybe he would...
Do I have this right?
Did indeed. Henselt's never commanded a fiercer group of warriors, and he never will.
I didn't see the Dun banner in the camp.
And you won't. The unit's no more. Ensign Eckhard Hennessy carried the standard into battle for the last time 3 years ago.
Glevisig's magic?
Worse. The Aedirnian troops, the bastards. The Dun Banner, the pride of Kedwen, lost its standard and almost all its men. The Visitor refused to send us reinforcements when we were cut off. The Dun must prevail. It's been in worse. 7 Aedirnians to each one of us. 200 men went into battle and less than 70 came back. The boys couldn't handle it. Suicide, firewater, fistek. A few became highwaymen. They ended. Memories can also kill you, and soldiers don't...
I have to find that standard.
I heard it lies in the catacombs neath Vergen, alongside my mates. Hey, if you're thinking of going there, I ought to give you my beat.
Did you see the duel between Selkirk and Vandegrift?
From a distance. At the time I was on that hill, and they were somewhere over there. The field used to be as flat as a table. It was their second duel. Earlier, in peacetime, they'd met at a tournament in Ard Caraig. Selkirk won then. Vandegrift's sword cracked and the Visitor had to yield. After the tournament, he had a new sword forged by Kedwen's best mages and swordsmiths. That's how Loathan came to be.
I think that means hatred in the Elder language. Pretty pretentious.
They say a sorcerer cast a spell on the sword and told Vandegrift the blade wouldn't crack as long as he remained invincible. The mage got 50 lashes and was the last to mention any such nonsense.
Who has Vandegrift's sword now?
When the Sea of Flames died out, the looters ran amok. They found Selkirk's chainmail, which survived somehow. Maybe it was magical too. Vandegrift's sword went missing. The boys in the camp claimed...
Who's got Selkirk's chainmail?
A certain Vincent Trott. Low nobility, in the army since...
Where can I find...
That's a problem. Deathmold wanted him arrested after they found a square coin on him. Some of the officers and noblemen want to get rid of the black ones. Those coins are their sign, the Anyway, Vincent's a swashbuckler. He thrashed Deathmold's people and disappeared. Those with the coin.
Thanks, Civic. I'd like to play dice.
I haven't the time right now.
And how was that?
Beat Fragile and Gondor. What do you want?
There's a soldier by the inn selling scraps from Sabrina's execution site.
I know. The damned quartermaster. This business of his muddles the... Suddenly, everyone believes a splinter in your pocket'll protect you in battle. Half-wits.
After what happened here 3 years ago...
I'll tell you one thing, Witcher. In combat, many of those boys will die in Vergen, even with their pockets stuffed with mystical... I want them to be afraid. When steel, if they're dumb and put their trust in rusty nails and ashes...
Got a point, though.
I heard there's a man living outside the camp known as the Visionary. Ever met him?
The soldiers talk about him, but I've never seen him. If I ever do, he'll...
The soldiers you were looking for, they got held up for a while at Sabrina's circle.
Ah, the idiots! To be duped by wit, but your reward.
So long.
Well, it was here yesterday.
What are they doing? We're gonna come back here and let you talk to that lady.
Life can be really sorry. I fought Nilfgaard a few years back. Now we make camp.
That's politics. What's it to us?
We should have our say. Take an interest in things. Or it will turn out like...
Are you Leva?
If you've got a growth of some sort and you're here for the salve, get in line.
Nothing of the sort this time. You were here during Henselt's previous expedition.
What of it?
I have some questions.
Be quick. Half of Henselt's nobility's waiting for this salve. They've all started pissing blood out of longing for the spouses they left at home. 3 years back, it was the home of Malgat, a healer, and his family. While he helped us tend the wounded, someone murdered his children. Malgat couldn't come to terms with the tragedy and threw himself into the river. The children were buried behind the house.
Did many soldiers survive the battle 3 years ago?
But a handful. The rest were just vaporized. Those who could walk dragged those who couldn't. All this...
I'm interested in that tower.
It's the remnant of a manor sacked long ago. They call it the Tower of Debauch.
The ravines around the camp, they don't look like they were shaped by nature.
They're proof of the great power sorceresses can summon. Sabrina's fight...
I'll let you get back to treating all those break...
Bad chance of Henselt and Shillard inviting us to their meeting.
Well, you should have... Turn our heads away. Piss on their tents.
Just need to watch that we don't make a mistake.
Okay. This will be the last thing we do before we call it a day. You are annoying.
You're not the one we seek, though his aura is strong, even on you.
Impossible. I watched Maverick wash his pants.
Who are you?
I'm a witcher, and I'm here because you haunt an innocent man. You've ruined Maverick's life, and it's high time you left this world.
Maverick, innocent? That son of a bitch murdered me and my 2 sisters, then threw our bodies off the cliff. Our father, Malgat, died of despair. Fortunately, fate has brought Maverick here again, straight into our hands. Revenge shall be ours.
I need to find out if you're telling the truth. If your story checks out, I'll bring Maverick here.
As much as Geralt is a witcher, he also does not think that all monsters deserve to die. He always does what he feels is right. He's made friends with many a monster. Not gonna start to murder these guys, because what if that dude really did that shit? And he deserves everything he gets. There's a neato guess. I wonder if there's something else to do with the... Can't do nothing else with them. Okay. Telling me to go back to the beach. There should be nothing down here. So I have to go see Matt, probably. Herpes. Those ones were a lot stronger than the other ones. I mean, not a lot stronger, but they survived more than one shot. Yeah, you're bad. Don't know why I'm going this way. I guess we'll just explore right quick. That way leads to some death. This way leads to some ruins. And we're not gonna go there.
Close the distance! Greetings, Geralt, in these
Greeting.
I half rejoiced to see that deal.
You're spending all your time in Roach's camp.
Chums, that's a bit rich. But he doesn't piss me off as much as he...
Maybe, but
Maybe. Besides, the camp has loads of